Hello children, in this video we are going to learn the mind map. Means before going to exam we have to recap the chapters very in minutes. Okay, so in fast seconds we have to get a quick recap. By using this mind map all chapters are in your mind. See here, one by one I will give you a quick recap children. So real numbers chapter children. First, in real numbers, what are the topics? Fundamental theorem of arithmetic and irrational numbers, and what are the prime factorization theorems are there, and these are the quick revision children. So see here, first theorems are, let p be a prime numbers, p divides a square, then p divides a, where a is a positive integer, root 2 root 3, like these numbers are irrational numbers, and decimal expansion terminal. I have uploaded real numbers chapter separately, so go through that video also if you have not understood any thing in this video. Okay children, trigonometric chapter also I have uploaded separately. Okay, mind map of trigonometry and real numbers I have uploaded okay recently. So in this video all chapters I have covered. So let us see here. Let x be a rational number where decimal expansion terminates, then x can be expressed in the form of p by q. Okay, so the prime factorization of q is of the form 2 power n and 5 power m. Then x per p by q be a rational number such that the prime factorization of q is 2 power n 5 by m. Then x has a decimal expansion which it terminates. In this we have decimal expansion terminates when x be a rational number. If x is p by q, be a rational number when it is in the form of this form, numerator by denominator. Then we get both points we have decimal expansion terminates. And next, what is that? X equal to p by q rational number, then it is in the not in the form of 2 power n and 5 power m. Then we have what? X as a decimal expansion which is non-terminating, means repeating and recurring. Okay, if the prime factorization of q is not in the form of, denominator is not in the form of 2 power n and 5 power m, then we have this main thing that is non-terminating, repeating and recurring. Okay, these 3 points are very important children. Okay, now LCM and HCF, prime factorization methods. What are two methods we have? HCF and LCM. To obtain HCF and LCM, where any two positive integers, we have to first, what is the formula? HCF of A and B, any two numbers, and product of HCF and LCM is equal to the product of two numbers. For example, f of x, g of x, HCF is 3x, y, LCM also 6x square y square. Then product of f of x and g of x is also what? 18x cube y cube. Then product of HCF and LCM also we have to get 18x cube y cube. See here, 3 into 6, 18x cube y cube. So product of HCF and LCM is equal to f of x into g of x. So next one is fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Every composite number can be expressed as a product of primes, and this factorization is unique apart from the order in which the prime factor occur. Now composite number, what is composite number? P1, P2, P3 and so on Pn. P1, P2, Pn are prime numbers we have to get. And this is the real number chapter. In this we have covered all topics to get a quick recap before going to exam. Okay, next chapter is, what is next? Polynomials. This is the algebra topic, that is polynomials. Okay, in this quadratic, cubic, and what is the important? Graphs are important children. What? Number of zeros equal to 2. Here graph, see here, number of 0 is 1 and number of 0 is equal to 0. That is, graph does not cut x-axis, then number of zeros is 0. X-axis, graph cuts at exactly 1 point, then number of 0 is 1. X-axis at 2 points it cuts, then zeros is 2. Quadratic equation. What is the quadratic equation of a polynomial? If alpha and beta are zeros of a quadratic polynomial, ax square plus bx plus c is the quadratic polynomial. Sum of zeros is alpha beta is equal to minus b by a. Product of zeros alpha beta equal to c by a. This is very important formula of polynomial. And cubic, if given quadratic polynomial is cubic polynomial, ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d is the cubic polynomial. Then sum of 0 is alpha beta gamma are zeros. Then what is that? Minus b by a only, but here 3 zeros are there, alpha beta gamma. Sum of product of the zeros taken 2 at a time, that is product of zeros is alpha beta gamma minus d by a, and sum is alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equal to c by a. We have to remember this cubic polynomial. Before going to exams, we have to remember all these formulas. Okay, now this is the relation between the zeros of coefficients of quadratic polynomial and cubic polynomial. Now graphical representation of quadratic polynomial. If x is y equal to x square and minus 3x minus 4 is given, then we have to take the graph as substituting the values of x, and we have to get y values. Very easy to draw parabola whenever this shape is called is parabola. Okay, now highest power of x in the polynomial is p of x. Types of polynomials is linear, quadratic, cubic polynomial. We covered in this chapter. Okay, degree is linear means 1, quadratic means 2, cubic means 3. And general form of linear polynomial is f of x, ax plus b. Okay, b is not equal to 0. And next is second polynomial, that is quadratic polynomial, f of x, that is ax square plus bx plus c. A is not equal to 0. It must be always a not equal to 0. And cubic means degree is 3. Here degree is 2, that is quadratic, and x power 1, that is linear. Here x power 3 is there, that is degree is 3. And cubic polynomial, we always say that f of x equal to ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d is the constant here. Here c is constant. Here ax plus b is not equal to 0. A is not equal to 0 in 3 polynomials also. This is the quick recap of chapter polynomials in algebra. Okay, now next one is pair of linear equations in 2 variables. Okay, what is the pair of linear equations? We have revision, we have started. Okay, you have remembered all formulas till now. You started everything and covered all chapters. Okay, now we have to get through very easy in quick way. We have to mind map. Okay, mind map means we have to get very quick recap, children, of all chapters. In algebraic methods, graphical representation of pair of linear equation in 2 variables. Okay, the general form is what is that? a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0 is the second. Okay, where c1 c2 are constants, and here solution graphically, each solution of x comma y correspond to a point on the line representing the equation, and vice versa. For example, algebraic methods, 2 methods are there, that is substitution method and by elimination method. Okay, by substitution, here before going to elimination we have to use substitution method. Very easy. For example, here 7x minus 15y equal to 2x plus 2y equal to 3 is 2 equations are given. We have to take second equation. From this we can easily get x value. X equal to 3 minus 2y. Then substitute the x value in one equation. We get values y. Okay. Now what? Y value obtained. Now substitute this x value and y value in the equation of 2, x equal to 3 minus 2y, that is we obtained that value, we have to put in this value, second equation, then we can easily get the x value and y value. Okay, this is the substitution method. By converting the given equations only in simplifying, we get the values of x and y. Okay, elimination method. Solving x plus 3y equal to 6, 2x minus 3y equal to 12. These two equations are if given. For example, now adding equation 1 and 2, we get what, 3x and y, 3y cancel, and 6 plus 12 is 18. We get 3x equal to 18, then x equal to 6. So simply we have obtained x value. Substitute this x value in any one of these equations, one or two equations, we get y value. So this is the elimination method. Okay, now pair of lines. If pair of lines is given and graphical representation we have to do, then what, a1 by a2, b1 by b2, c1 by c2 we have to do. Then comparing the ratios, if a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 and not equal to c1 by c2, then no solution we get, that is inconsistent. Means parallel lines we obtained in this graphical representation. And next, in this a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. So in this exactly one solution obtained, unique solution. So this get the intersecting lines. Three different pair of lines we have in graphical representation. Algebraic infinitely many solutions when we obtain consistent, that is when we get a1 by a2, b1 by b2, c1 by c2, all three values are equal, ratios are equal, then we get infinitely many solutions. Okay, like this straight line we get. Okay, this is the mind map of pair of linearly equations in two variables. Okay, very important elimination and substitution method, children, and general form of pair of linear equations and graphical representation, comparing the ratios, consistent, exactly one solution, and infinitely many solutions, and no solution. When we get, we have to remember all these conditions. Three different conditions we have in graphical representation, and two methods for algebraic methods for finding the values of x and y. Okay, now next one is quadratic equation chapter. Okay, in this algebra we have so many marks to get, so be ready for doing all problematic chapters. Okay, standard form of quadratic equation is ax square plus degree is 2, then that is quadratic equation, children. So equation of degree 2 is in one variable, that is meaning of quadratic equation, and standard form, that is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, and a must be not equal to 0 always. And what is for quadratic equation, the term a not equal to 0 always, and bx is a linear term, c is a constant term, 0 is always equal to, expression is equal to 0, then we say that quadratic equation. Okay, nature of roots is what? For quadratic equation, nature of roots we have to find. If given, we have to find d greater than 0, b square minus 4ac, we have to get the values from given equation and substitute in b square minus 4ac. Then if you have obtained the discriminant, that is d greater than 0, then two distinct real roots we have to write in the nature of the roots if given in the question paper. Okay, if d equal to 0, then what we will get? Two equal roots here. Okay, very important, children. This mind map is very important. Please go through, watch complete video so that every chapter you get a quick recap of revision. Okay, d less than 0, no real root, imaginary roots. Okay, now by quadratic formulas, what roots of x square plus bx plus c are given by what formula? X equal to minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. This is the quadratic formula. Whenever this formula we have to use. By using this we get what roots we get. Okay, we get two roots plus or minus roots. Solution of quadratic equation. What if we have to find the roots of a given equation by factorization method or by formula? Quadratic formula, if it is given by using formula, we have to use this formula. If given by factorization, we have to factorize the equation first. We get the two roots of x values. Okay, the roots of x is first one positive or negative, two roots we will get. Okay, quadratic equation, this is very important topic also. Okay, every topic is very important in algebra, children. Arithmetic progressions. In this also, when first and last terms are given, we have n by 2 a plus a power n by 2 a plus 1, these are the first term total terms. And when first term and common difference are given, n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d. In the general form of quadratic, that is progression. Arithmetic progression is a plus d, a plus 2d, a plus 3d, and so on, a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, this is the general form. And what is this arithmetic mean? Mean means b equal to the middle term we get b, and end terms, that is first term plus end term by 2. That is the arithmetic mean. Okay, now definition of arithmetic mean means progression is sequence of numbers. Okay, sequence of numbers in which each term is obtained by adding a fixed number preceding the term except the first term. Sum of the first n positive integers is Sn equal to 1 plus 2 plus so on n, and Sn equal to n of a plus 1 by 2. Okay, like this arithmetic progression. From the end we have an equal to L minus last term n minus 1 into d. From the beginning means a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, and how many two digit numbers are divisible by 3? If given like this question, we have to use two digit numbers divisible by 3 are 12, 15, 18 and so on 99. And first term is 12 here, d is 3. Difference how much? 12 and 15 difference is 3. And an is the last term, that is 99. So we use an equal to a plus n minus 1 into d is the formula for last term. From the end, this one here is given the first terms n positive integers, and what is the first and last term formula here. Difference are given here, and this is the common difference, that is a plus n minus 1 into d. This formula an equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So we have substituted, we get the n value. Okay, this is the fixed number in arithmetic progression which provides to and fro terms by adding, subtracting from the present number. Can be positive or it can be negative. Okay, like this we have arithmetic progression chapter. Nth term we have to find. Okay, next one is lines. In 2 dimensions we have lines, that is section formula, meaning distance formula, centroid, coordinate axis, midpoint of a line segment is important, and centroid also very important. You have seen many problems based on these formulas. Okay, one by one. Midpoint meaning means lines, that is quadrant 2, quadrant 3, 4 quadrants are there. One quadrant plus positive plus minus, second, third one minus, fourth quadrant plus minus. Okay, example is find the point of trisection of line segment is given. Then coordinate of AB, AP and coordinate of Q. Then we have to substitute the formulas from, we have to remember the formulas first. Okay, PQ is the distance formula. What is under root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square in mod. Okay, and are the following points vertices of the square. Here vertices are given and we have to see the AB square given. So AB, BC, CD, DA, AC, BD. Then here three sides are equal. Though no, AB is equal to under root 34 and BC 34, CD 34. And AB, BC, CD, DA and AC, BD are diagonals. All four sides and diagonals are equal. Hence ABCD is a square. Okay, like this we have to show. In this what centroid is given. Centroid formula is G equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3. When three vertices are given, we have to substitute in this G. y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3 is the centroid formula. This horizontal is x-axis and vertical is y-axis. And another one is midpoint. How to find the midpoint of P and Q. When P and Q is given, we have to find the midpoint, that is, let us take R is the midpoint of PQ. Then how we will find x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. And this one, what is internally, externally, we have the points x equal to m1 and m2 is the ratios when given m1x2 plus m2x1, m1 plus m2, y equal to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 and m1 plus m2. Denominators are same. This is the section formula we have to use whenever ratios are given and midpoints are there to find. Okay, like this we have the different formulas for centroid, coordinate axis and distance formula is given. And here is the midpoint of line segment. Okay, like this lines chapter very easy, based on formulas only. Triangles are there. Okay, theorems based on triangles are AD by DB equal to AE by EC. These are the triangles we have to show. Okay, parallels we have to show AD by DB equal to AE by EC. Okay, like this we have different types of theorems in this. Similarities also given. Okay, triangles we have so many problems given. Okay, now next is circles. What are the circle definition? Tangent and tangent point. And theorems are there, secant. And what is the facts we have? There is no tangent to a circle passing through a point lying inside the circle. There is one and only one tangent to a circle passing through a point lying on the circle. There are exactly two tangents to a circle through a point lying outside the circle. So two tangents line, here one only. Okay, here only one common point between circle and line PQ is the here. It is a tangent at a point A lying on the circle. Okay, tangent and tangent points facts. Definition is, in a fixed plane the locus of a point, that is this one is a circle, and equidistant from a fixed point is called a circle. The fixed point is called the center O and separation of points in the radius of the circle. Okay, like this we have two theorems are there. The tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular the radius through the point of contact, and the length of a tangent drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. Okay, these are tangents theorems. Two common points A and B between line PQ and B and circle. So this is the circle. We have 2 points on the line. Okay, circle we have commonly many problems based on this and theorems also this. Okay, on formulas are not here to remember. Only problems based on the circles comes under exam. Okay, next one is trigonometry. In this trigonometry I have uploaded a separate video, so go through that video so that you can get a quick recap before going to exam. Okay, this is a formula table of sin theta, cos, tan, cot, sec. Okay, we have to remember this table. And this one is sides of sine, cosine, tangent, cot. That is, sine means opposite by hypotenuse, cos means adjacent side by hypotenuse, tan means sin by cos, cot means 1 by tan, sec means 1 by cos, like this we get. And trigonometric ratios, trigonometric identities are very important. Always we have to remember these box formulas so that you can use in examples, problems in exam. Go through this video completely so that you can get a quick recap, children. Revision before going exams. Before 2 days also you get this video, you have to see, you must have to watch complete video so that you have to get a quick formulas revision and what is the chapter covered and what you have missed in your topics. Okay, heights and distance, in this also we have so many problems based on this heights and distance. Okay, now angle of depression and line of sight, angle of elevation. This is the horizontal level and object is there, angle of depression, line of sight. We have distance between two objects, for that is problem based on this height and length of an object. Okay, width of AB, and determine height of an object of a tower. This is very important problem, children. Okay, do many problems, practice the problems on heights and distance. Okay, now areas related to circles. Circumference of a circle means pi, 2 pi r. Area is pi r square. Okay, meaning is for portion of the circular region enclosed by 2 radius and corresponding arc. Length of arc, that is theta by 360 into 2 pi r, and theta by 360 into circumference means 2 pi r. Okay, this is the major segment, this is the minor segment. Okay, chord and the corresponding arc. Area is area of a corresponding sector, that is theta by 360 into pi r square is the area of a triangle OAB, and pi r square into theta by 360 minus 1 by 2, area of triangle OAB is r square sin theta, 1 by 2 r square sin theta. Formulas. Okay, 2 pi r is the circumference, pi r square is the area of a circle, and this is the important formulas, that is area of a sector 1 by 2 LR. Okay, we have to use these formulas. Please be ready to use these formulas in exams. Whenever you are covered all the chapters, please get all formulas in a list, copy the formulas, make a list of formulas so that you get a quick recap. Okay, next one, surface area and volumes. This is, I am telling you very fast speed so that you get easily on all chapters mind map. Okay, formula, surface, sum of surface areas of the face of solid, quantity 3D shape enclosed by halo and closed solid. Formulas, that is cube is V equal to A cube, V equal to LBH is the cuboid, pi r square, H is the cylinder, and this one is pi into r square minus small r square into H. Cone is 1 by 3 pi r square H, 4 by 3 pi r cube, 2 by 3 pi r cube. Okay, these are very important. Given inner diameter of the cylindrical gas is 5 centimeters, height is 5 centimeters. So find actual capacity of cylindrical glass. So we have to do, that is, this is cylindrical glass, so we have pi r square H. The volume of hemisphere is 2 by 3 pi r cube, so r is we have 2.5, that is 2 by 3 into pi means 3.14, the value, absolute value of pi, approximate value we always use in problems, that is we get actual capacity, apparent capacity minus volume of hemisphere. Okay, like this we have so many problems from your test books, so practice problems on volumes and areas. Statistics, and next one is probability. Okay, statistics, children, here median, mean and mode are important, children. So these formulas are very important. Mode is L plus F1 minus F0 to F1 minus F1 minus F2 into H. And this is median. N plus 1 by 2 term in module. The median is N by 2 term plus N by 2 plus 1 the term, where N is sum of frequencies. A collection of analysis, interpretation of quantitative data is the definition, and cumulative frequency obtained by adding the frequencies of all the classes preceding the class. Upper class limit plus lower class limit by 2. Okay, this is the direct method, that is x equal to what, this one assumed mean method. We are not seeing it clearly, so see from your textbook, that is mean of formula, and median formula is also important, and mode also. Whatever you have to find, we have to use the formulas: mean, median, mode. Okay children, statistic, probability, not too much marks covered in this. Okay, only 7 marks and 7 marks, total 11 marks from this. Okay, we have to get every point, every chapter is important to cover the total percentage. Okay, probabilities always covers only small dice problems, coin problems. Okay, when a coin is tossed, what would be the probability of appearing head? Total outcomes is 2, head and tail. Favorable outcomes is 1. Then probability of outcomes, that is coin is tossed, is 1 by 2. Like these problems will cover in your exam. What is the probability of getting an ace from a pack of 42 cards? These are some important questions, repeated questions. So number of favorable outcomes is 4. Okay, number of possible outcomes is 52. Then 4 by 52 is 1 by 13. So certain event, when event having probability to occur as 1, complementary event 1 minus p. Okay, this is complementary. E bar is complementary. Elementary event having only one outcome of the experiment, and actually happens in an experiment is p of e. Okay, number of outcomes favorable to e by number of all possible outcomes of the experiments. Like these two problems I have shown here. Okay, 2 dice are rolled. What is the probability of getting 12 as a sum? Number of possible outcomes is 6 square. Dice have 6 dots. 1 2 3 6 sides are there, so 6 square in 2 dice are given, no, so 6 square, 36 possible outcomes. So number of favorable outcomes is 1, so 6 comma 6 is 1, no. Then